Welcome to Mining Review Africa, and we are at Mining Indaba 2026. And right now I'm speaking to Juanita Putter, who's the manager of mining guarantees at Credeq Africa. Juanita, thank you very much for joining us today.
Big pleasure, Gerald.
Absolutely. Now, Credeq Africa is a relatively new name in the market. Can you tell us who Credeq Africa is and how it was established?
Yes, so new in the market, Credeq is a UMA, which is an underwriting management agent. What that means is a fancy term for we underwrite the risk.
Right.
So we underwrite the risk and do some insurance functions on behalf of our principal insurer, Lombard Insurance Company. So that's then what we do. And we then structure and focus on bespoke guarantee solutions that then is on the African continent. So although the brand is new and the name is new, and not a lot of people might know it, our foundations are deeply established within Lombard Insurance Company, who has been the market leader since 1990 in the sector. So we bring over, I suppose, all of that skills and expertise that Lombard has always had, and we brought it into Credeq. So our clients get the benefit of, having all that expertise, just pivoting into Credeq Africa. They still maintain it, and Lombard Insurance Company remains the insurer that brings the financial strength and credibility that our clients and beneficiaries of our guarantees have always had. So yeah, a win-win situation, I suppose.
Great stuff. It's good to hear that. Now, you engage with mining companies across different commodities and stages of the mine life cycle. From your vantage point, what are the key risk and funding considerations mining companies are grappling with today?
Absolutely. So I think mining companies are facing a very, very complicated risk-reward equation. They have to deal with a storm of challenges from infrastructure deterioration, criminality, social, political volatility, finding fit-for-purpose funding, and this all still whilst trying to be profitable. So I think it's a very tough environment to be in, but a very exciting one. And at Credeq Africa, we believe that certainty is the ultimate currency in this volatile environment. And our products, I suppose, bring that we give that capital efficiency to mining companies. And then on the back of that as well, if they have to comply with regulations, we bring that as well. So in that volatile world, to bring some stability to them.
Absolutely. Now let's turn our attention to mining rehabilitation guarantees. Now this is becoming increasingly important across mining operations in Africa. What is the drive behind the shift?
Recently you would have seen mine rehabilitation guarantees have moved from a back office compliance item to a top tier strategic item. And I suppose it's very much driven by Africa's role that it's playing in the global energy transition. So all these jurisdictions in Africa have started tightening up closure regulations. And then there's that added sort of ESG accountability that mining companies have to give to all their shareholders. So that is really bringing that to the forefront. So yes, and a lot of times that mining rehabilitation guarantee obligations can put a lot of pressure on mining companies out of a liquidity viewpoint, because a lot of them require bank guarantees. So ourselves, together with Access Bankers, also developed a solution to address that the mining companies don't suffer on the liquidity part, but that they've got an insurance-backed solution that allows for capital efficiency.
Okay. Now, Juanita, Credeq Africa may be a new name, but I also understand that you're keenly focused on Africa. Yes. So which regions are you focused on, and where do you see a demand for your services?
Absolutely. So I suppose our expansion strategy is very much aligned with the Mining Indaba theme this year. So we believe that the growth of Africa is deeply rooted in cross-border partnerships. So we're focusing as a South African company on regions like Botswana, Mozambique, DRC, Zambia, Ghana, and of course South Africa. We still focus on South Africa as well. And I suppose those jurisdictions play a very important role in the global energy transition, which means that's where we see the most demand for our products, because these mine companies will have projects throughout the life cycle. It could be from rapid development all the way to rigorous environmental closure. And our products can play a very beneficial role for them throughout that life cycle.
Absolutely. Now, finally, you mentioned the Lombard legacy that's been incorporated into your business. But from a mining company's perspective, what is the biggest benefit of working with Credeq Africa?
If I have to sum it up, I would say it's our products firstly. It's how much benefit our products bring. Again, the capital efficiency, the long-term partnership. It's not a transactional relationship with Credeq. It's a long-term strategic financial partnership that we bring. And then secondly, through our entrepreneurial sort of mindset, innovation, we created a one-stop shop solution for mining companies. So our guarantee products can work throughout that life cycle, and it brings them significant benefits in wherever they are. So, and then also that we're part of the global Credeq group. Right. So we're not just Credeq Africa, but part of a much larger global group. Mm-hmm. And that sort of just brings us to sort of focus on more deep sector knowledge. We leverage that, and then also our global reach that we can offer our clients.
Great stuff. Well, it sounds like exciting times are ahead for Credeq Africa. Juanita, thank you very much for your insights and for joining us today.
Big pleasure. Thanks, Jared.